Okay, hi, welcome to the first Noble Fitness video. Today we're going to talk about deadlifts, okay? So, first of all, why the deadlift? Well, arguably it's one of the greatest compound movements that there is. Compound being a movement that works a lot of big muscle groups, okay?
It's multi-joint.
Exactly, so the deadlift will work your entire posterior chain. Turn around, there we go. Okay, so it is going to get your shoulders as well.
This feels really weird, but yeah.
Okay. Get your lats, okay? Everything down here, your erectors,
Don't touch
your
my
glutes,
ass.
your hamstrings, and then as well as all of your posterior chain. It's also going to hit your biceps a little bit, a lot of core,
Yeah,
and as I said before, your shoulders as well as you're gripping the bar.
And a little bit of quads. Yeah.
So there's a lot of other big benefits to the deadlift as well. For example, it's such a big all-over body lift that you're going to be burning a lot of calories as you do it.
Yeah.
But not only that, it's also going to help build muscle and strength through your whole body. And that building of the muscle is going to help you increase your basal metabolic rate. That is the amount of calories that you burn when you're at rest or doing nothing. So as you build more muscle, the more calories you burn when you're not doing anything. And
Your
this is
body
a great
needs more
move.
calories.
This is a great move to help you achieve that.
Okay.
There was in a study I wanted to bring up, a study from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition. They found that from their subjects over doing the deadlift training for a period of 9 months, across the board, their subjects increased their basal metabolic rates by 5%, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about how then, okay? Because the deadlift is a great move. We've been through that. It's amazing. I personally love the deadlift.
Yeah, I do.
There can be a love and hate relationship, but
It is.
we need to talk about how to do it and how to do it safely, because it can be a dangerous move if you're not doing it properly. So let's talk about the setup. So first and foremost, choose a weight that you can lift, that you know you can lift. It's not going to be crazy heavy or anything like that, okay?
And I would suggest bigger plates so that you can get your feet up comfortably under the bar and grab onto for the correct setup.
Absolutely. If you have access to plates like this, these are just 5 kilogram plates, but they're a big normal size for a plate. So that means that the bar sits at least 8 inches off the ground, okay? Okay, so what you want to do first is step up to the bar. Okay. With a nice comfortable stance, okay? So generally speaking, you want your feet about shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider, but it's also whatever's comfortable for you, okay? Now, as you step up to the bar will not move. Do not move the bar, okay? That's very important. But I want your shins to be about an inch away from the bar. So the bar then is sat over your mid-foot, and that's your entire foot, not just the amount of foot that you can see in front of you.
For me, I tend to go for where my shoelaces are, so where I've tied them, which is about mid of my foot.
So where the knot is?
Where the knot is,
Okay. Cool. So once you're in position and you're comfortable there, what I want you to do is lean over the bar and grip it with both hands just outside your legs. Okay. So the next step, which you've gone ahead of, okay, is to still not move the bar.
Sorry.
And then,
should I sit back?
No.
So that,
Stand up, please.
Okay.
So without moving your legs, maybe I should have said that. Okay, you're going to bend over and grip the bar. Okay. And then when you're there, you're going to bend your knees slightly until your shins are touching the bar. Again, do not move the bar. Okay. Once you're in this position, okay, you want to have a nice neutral spine. Okay, so there's no bending or
none of this.
No hyperextension or anything like that. Okay, just a nice neutral spine. You see her hips are still quite high in the air. It's going to look different for different people based on the length of their femurs and legs and things like that, okay?
If I lean too far back, I end up sitting a bit further. into.
You'll feel a good balance, okay? You want your shoulders slightly ahead of the bar, your shoulder blades in line with the bar, and you don't want to be sat back or anything like that. Have your knees just bent enough that your shins are touching the bar.
Okay,
And that's a great starting position. Okay?
Yeah.
Then I want you to take a big breath into the stomach and brace your core. Okay, so contract your abs and then just stand up. Just like that. Wonderfully demonstrated. Okay?
Holding in that position for as long as I did was so tiring.
Okay, so there you go, that's your deadlift, okay? So get into your foot position, just a little bit wider than shoulder stance or whatever's comfortable, okay? Shins 1 inch away from the bar, do not move the bar. Bend over, grab the bar just outside of your legs, bend your knees so that your shins are touching the bar, and then stand up.
And I'd also say put your open your knees up into your elbows.
Yep, so what you can do then once you're down here is you sort of gently push your knees into your elbows where you're gripping the bar, which helps you brace and get tension to lift the bar. Very good. Okay, so there you go. I hope some of these tips and tricks will help you in the future for your deadlifting.
Peace out.
See you later.